Attention all space enthusiasts and aspiring interplanetary travelers. Are you ready to find out how long you'd last on the wild and wacky planets of our solar system? From scorching hot Venus to the frozen wastelands of Pluto, we'll be calculating just how long you'd survive and what kind of spacefaring challenges you'd face along the way. So buckle up as we journey through the final frontier and discover the answer to the cosmic conundrum. How long can people survive on different planets? Sun. Let us begin with our star, the Sun. It is obvious that the Sun would immediately burn you. You'd vaporize like in a second. The Sun's surface temperature is over 5,500 degrees Celsius, which is much too hot for any known form of life to survive. In short, the Sun is not a hospitable environment for human life. That is, not a good spot to go. Mercury. The side that faces the Sun is extremely hot. 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 427 degrees Celsius at its hottest. And the opposite side is freezing. Minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 179 degrees Celsius at its coldest. This extreme temperature range, combined with the lack of a protective atmosphere, would make survival on Mercury impossible, even with the best technology and protective gear. It is estimated that a human could only survive on Mercury's surface for a few minutes at most. Any longer exposure to the planet's harsh environment would result in fatal consequences. Venus. At 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 482 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to melt lead, the thick atmosphere of Venus, which is composed mainly of carbon dioxide and nitrogen, creates immense pressure and traps heat, making it uninhabitable for human life. In addition to the extreme heat, Venus also experiences corrosive clouds of sulfuric acid that would make survival on the planet's surface impossible. Really not the best place to go on vacation. Earth. Here, you can live for at least 80 years, thanks to our food, water, and everything else that makes our home planet habitable, including the wonderful oxygen in our atmosphere. If you live in a blue zone, one of several places on Earth where people typically live much longer than the general population, you might live even longer. Mars. Mars has a thin atmosphere that does not provide much protection from harmful radiation from the sun, and temperatures on the planet can range from minus 63 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. However, with the proper equipment and technology, it is theoretically possible for a human to survive on Mars for several months or even years. Jupiter. As the giant gas planet does not have a solid surface for humans to stand on, Jupiter is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium gas, with no solid ground to support human life. In addition to the lack of a solid surface, Jupiter's atmosphere is also extremely hostile, with crushing atmospheric pressure, intense radiation, and powerful storms. The estimated survival time is about less than 1 second. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. As with Jupiter, you descend into these gas giants and ultimately be crushed by the pressure. And not even the rings of Saturn would provide you stable ground. The estimated survival time is less than a second each. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts and let us know what you'd like to see next. We'll see you in our next video.